Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I just want to talk to you today, and it's more girl talk, It's about feeling independent, being independent, making money moves, but also on issues of marriage. This video is really just about why I am glad I didn't get married earlier. And I love it because a lot of the time in our 30s, because I'm 32 right now and going on 33 this month, we think about our peers, or we think even about our dreams. As children, we wanted to get married, young, and it's beautiful. I wanted to get married at latest 26, but that didn't happen. But I'm glad, and you know why? I was driving home one day and I got this revelation. See, there's a scripture that I had been memorizing for a couple of weeks at the time, and this was earlier during the year. It's Psalm 139. It says, "Oh Lord, you have searched me and known me." And it goes on to talk about how God knows my sitting and my getting up and my going out and my coming in. And all of a sudden that came as a really deep revelation. And God was just laying it in my heart that the reason why I'm not yet married is because I had a far greater desire to achieve certain things before being married. It's like a light bulb lit at that moment. It just made a bit of sense because I had been asking myself, why am I not married? On the other hand, I did want to build houses. I wanted to get property before getting married because I always had this problem of doing something under the shadow of a husband. You know how if you get something done, if you're married, everybody's going to be thinking, oh, they did it as a unit. They are a couple after all. They combine their money after all. The husband did it for her. I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all. I really wanted to do it myself. I wanted to prove to myself that I had the capacity to do it. I wanted to prove to probably other people too, but mostly to myself than anybody else. And this revelation came when I had just purchased my second property, or rather when I had acquired my second property, because the first one I built, the second one I bought. So I just felt like, wow, I did it. Now I can get married. Bring in the boys, baby. Where's the husband now? Wow, but oh man, I don't know. I just feel like by sharing this, it might bring encouragement to you that sometimes, you just need to sit with yourself and be honest with yourself as to what you want, what you really want. And sometimes it's really not what society wants. It's not something that fits into the mold of the society. Because imagine if you tell someone, actually, I don't want to get married yet because I literally want to build myself a house. It's going to seem very unorthodox, but child, girl, it's okay. For me, I feel like it's okay, honestly. And I felt like God was saying, well, I know you and I know your future self, and I know that this matters to you so much that if you were to get married earlier, you were going to feel devoid of something that would have added to what you deem to be your self-worth. And I know, of course, we do say our self-worth shouldn't come from material things and everything, but for me it wasn't the issue of a material thing. It was a matter of I'm capable, I was able to do it, and that for me counts to my self-worth. And it could be the same for you. Maybe you want to do something before getting married and you're afraid to kind of say that to God because you think, oh my gosh, he might just take marriage away from you, the gift, and it might be your chance might be gone. But I'm just here to tell you, hey man, God knows you. He has searched you and he knows you. So maybe for you it's not even a matter of you've been in touch with that inner self that says I want to wait a bit, but you've been maybe just a bit frustrated. And this is maybe just a video trying to tell you that actually it could be that God really just knows you, and he knows that there are certain things that you really deep down want to get done, even though you don't want to admit it. Or it could just be that he wants you to learn some things that are so critical to making that marriage work. I don't know. We might just find out when we get to heaven, hey. But for now, that for me was enough to answer me. I'm ready now. I did it. I'm done. Like, I did everything that I ever dreamt of doing while single. I feel like I've literally maximized my singlehood. I have traveled abroad. I've traveled across the oceans. I've traveled to another continent, okay, by myself. And I have managed to build a whole house by myself. I did have help in terms of, like, managing the builder. Sometimes he would give me trouble a bit. But I in principle, I built that house by myself without a husband. And I bought a house for myself without a husband. So I wish the same for you. Whatever it is, for you it could be different for sure. And we all want different things. It could be different. It could be something else. Maybe you wanna travel the world before you get married, before you get tied down by marriage. I don't know, or by the commitments that come with marriage. Maybe you want to do school before you get married. Maybe you want to do that ballet class, hey, before you get married. And so I think just sit with yourself, be honest with yourself, be honest with God, because he really he knows you, he has searched you. So you can't hide anything from him. And if you won't admit it to yourself that you want to do these things, he will do the admitting for you, and he will do the things. Guys, that's enough for the day. Bye.